Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Kescraft. We're back in the world, and I've done a lot between the episodes. I've replaced the chest that was here with barrels and somewhat organized them. I've also expanded the wheat farm and acquired a singular cow. I need more cows. So what's the plan for today, you might be asking? Well, I have several plans. But the first and most important one is that I want to build a barn for all the chickens. Because, well, I need food. I'm not great at surviving in Minecraft without food. That's kind of an important thing. So let's gather some materials together and start building. Okay, I definitely don't have enough wood for this, but I did just chop down every single tree in the orchard that I had. So let's use the wood that I did get to start outlining this at least a little bit. I want to replace a good chunk of the front with fence gates so I can get in easier. Wait. Oh, I built it on odd. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Okay, disaster averted. Barely. I now just gotta be really careful when coming in and out of here, because if I open this for too long, chickens will escape. Get back here. Okay, now I think it's time to focus on the roof a little bit. So let's get some of this to match the roof of our other house. Now last time I mentioned that I wanted to give my house a little bit of an upgrade, and there's actually 2 upgrades I had in mind for this house, and I got enough materials for at least one of them, and that is replacing all the cobblestone that you see with tuff. Oh, this looks so much better already. Okay, I really like the look of that. Now I think it's time to take this roof design and plop it over here. Okay, the back of the roof is outlined. I'm quite happy with it. Now we just need to fill in the rest of the roof and the rest of the building and maybe put some windows on because it's looking a little bit bare. Okay, it's a little bit windowless right now, and it's got a giant hole in the roof, but I think it's looking really good so far, and we can fix the windows problem easily. Okay, just everyone go out. Great, okay. The chickens have escaped. Alright, everyone back in. Anyone left out? Did you just jump the fence? Okay, now that it's slightly less windowless, I think I can call the barn done. I'll definitely have to move this cow somewhere once I get another cow, but I haven't seen another cow. That is the only cow I've seen, which is strange because you'd think I'd see more, but no. So far, just sheeps and chickens and a singular cow. And horses. A lot of horses. Okay, I think it's time I start thinking about what I want to do for this area long term, because this big farm will not work. So I think I'm going to eventually create a path from my house to the barn and out there, because I want to expand that general direction. And I still want to keep the farm in this area because this is meant to be like a farming area. I'm just probably going to end up making a path that cuts through this wheat field, tearing down this like forest that I put up and plopping the forest maybe up on that ridge line? I don't know. Wait, there's another cow. There's another cow. Alert, alert, there is another cow. Come here. Please, I need you. That's it. Lovely. Okay. I think the barn's starting to become a little bit overcrowded. Okay, I think the logical next step for this area is a path between here and the barn. I want to cut off where the farm is. I want to get the shape of the path so I don't have the option of expanding the farm over the path, if that makes sense. So let's get a shovel and start charting out this path. Okay. Now I eventually want some buildings over there, right about where that horse is right now, but I don't have the materials for the buildings yet, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Instead, what I'm thinking of doing right now is clearing this forest out. Actually, no, I'm changing my mind. What I'm thinking of doing right now, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. My only plan was to build the barn and expand the wheat field so I had suitable food, and now I've done both those things. So I think I'll take this forest down and move the trees somewhere else so that I still have the trees, but I also have the space to expand the farm even more and visualize where I'm going to put future buildings. Okay, this field looks a lot more empty without the trees in it, but you know what? That's how we roll sometimes. Okay. When I was clearing this field, a thought occurred to me because my axe broke in the middle of clearing all this. So I thought it might be easier, rather than going back down into the mines every single time I need iron, to just make an iron farm. And I think an iron farm might need to be my next project, because if I look in this chest that I conveniently placed on under my bed for all my shinies, I don't have a ton of iron. And most survival worlds need a ton of iron. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some signs and mark out where I want things in general, because I have 2 buildings planned, or 2 buildings that I need to think about. The first is a storage system. I need a big storage system because this world is intended to last a long time, and this tiny house behind me with like 10 barrels maximum is not going to cut it for a long-term world. So I need a big storage system, which I'm thinking about putting right here. And the second is an iron farm. Now there's a couple places I was thinking about putting this farm, either on top of this hill somewhere, perhaps here just behind my house, or I could put it slightly farther away, like there. I don't need to think about the iron farm too hard yet. I'm not too stressed for iron at the moment, but for now, I'm going to put it at the base of the hill. So the next step would be gathering materials so that I can build the storage system and the iron farm. And even though I just chopped down the forest, I don't have a ton of materials on me, but I can at least probably get a rough shape of the storage system, because that's what I'm thinking I'll need first. So let's put a corner here, a corner there mayhaps. Gotta make sure everything's on an odd, because I want to do that sort of like sticky outy corner roof with the slabs and the full blocks, because I think it looks cool. So another corner here and another corner there. Now the question is, does that look big enough? I think so. I think that will be big enough, and if it's not big enough, then I can always add a second floor or I can go underground, but I think this should be big enough. I just need to level out the ground a little bit. This ditch does not need to be here. Yeah, that's plenty big enough. I just need a lot more materials than I have to build it. And I'm not going to start the building right now, because I know if I start that building right now, then I'll just get sucked into it and I won't have enough materials, and I'll just keep building. So I think next step is to map out this. Okay, so the birch wood is where the actual farm is going to be. That birch block is going to be lava at some point, because that's how the iron golems get killed. The villagers are in here, zombies in here, iron golems spawn up there, get pushed by water, drop into the lava, get died. The thing with lava is it burns, so I gotta place any wood, and I'm building out of wood, 2 blocks away from the lava source, making sure whatever I'm going to put here doesn't burn down. And then all these are corners. I actually forgot to check if they're odd. Let's check that now. Oh, that's even. Interesting. That's okay, we can push it back. There we go. Okay, that's going to be roughly the size of the iron farm, and there's roughly the size of the storage system. Again, I'm not building either of these today because I need a ton more supplies than I have right now. Okay, I've expanded the farm a little bit. Are we seeing the vision yet with big wheat field? I essentially want that expanded all the way, maybe up until the beehive. And in fact, speaking of the beehive, I think I want to try and get as many of those flowers as possible over there, so that the bees have to fly over the farm in order to get to the flowers, and that way it pollinates everything and it makes it grow faster. So let's just start picking up as many of these flowers as we possibly can. Okay, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it'll get the things pollinated. It has also come to my attention that I have enough materials for a campfire, so I can safely get myself some honeycomb, so I can craft my own beehive, so that I can start my very own bee production. Right here. Okay, since I don't have enough materials for either the storage or the iron farm, and I'll be so real, I don't really want to get said materials right now because I am lazy. I think the next order of operations for me will be getting some villagers, or at least locating a village, so that I can get villagers in the future for the iron farm, because, well, it needs villagers to function. So I'm going to do some exploring in that direction. Yeah, that direction. And see if I can see any villagers. Okay, I've seen a village I've seen a village right across the river, which is good. So let's go there, hopefully before the sun sets, and block in the villagers. I'm not going to bring any villagers home, at least not today, because I did have to travel a little while. Bringing a villager back is going to suck unless I have like a happy ghast. And thankfully, since it's night, all the villagers are going to be in their homes. So we can just do a little something like that on every door to make sure they stay in their homes. Okay, I think I've gotten every house. Now I just need to remember where this village is and come back to it when I have better equipment, aka happy ghast and harness. But on the bright side, I can steal some potatoes. Okay, so I have a list of things that need to be done. First up, I need to get enough supplies to go to the Nether and get myself a happy ghast so that I can easily fly from my home to this village and pick up as many villagers as I need. Then finish the exterior of both my storage facility, because I'll need that, and the iron farm, and then get the happy ghast that I got from the Nether over to here, this village, pick up the villagers, and set up the iron farm. Logically, I should set up the shell for the iron farm and for the storage facility before I get the happy ghast and get the villagers. But I don't want to gather all those supplies right now, so I might just go to the Nether to avoid that. Let's at least start trying to go to the Nether. At least set up everything that I need to go to the Nether. Okay, we're back home, and the first thing required for any nether portal is obsidian. Now, when I was going into the mines last time, I saw this, a big old lava pool with obsidian, which is perfect for me if I could get the dang stuff. I need some diamonds. Fortunately, also when I was down here, I stumbled across some diamond, but I didn't pick them up. So let's go do that. Okay, it was somewhere down here, I think. Oh, not what I need. No. I really need to light up this cave better. Now, where were those diamonds? I think they were over here somewhere. Yes, there's some there, but there's also a creeper there. So just go, carefully run away and light up. Okay, just a moment of peace. Please be more than one. It's 2. It's 3. And now I run. Hopefully I can get some spares. Ooh, that's a hole. Just one. That's fine. Alright, crafting table. Let's get ourselves a shiny new pick. Oh, look at it. Get ourselves some obsidian. Alright, I should now have enough for a portal and an enchanting table when I get a singular diamond. Okay, I have armor, I have a shield, I have a few building blocks, but I should probably get some more, and I have, importantly, enough obsidian to make a portal. Question is, where am I going to put the portal? I think I'm going to put it behind my storage. Alright, let's see where this takes me. Okay, not bad, but not great. Alright, I just need one happy ghast. One little ghastling, that's all I need. Downside is, I'm not seeing any sign of another waste. What the? Okay. Ghast is flying weird. Okay, I need to be ready to run. Running. Okay, I'm firmly in the Soul Sand Valley now, and now all I need to do is look for bone structures like that. Oh, there ain't no way. No way. The first one I find. Well, hello, little fella. You're coming home with me. You're mine now. Home sweet home. I'm going to plop you there for now. Now, if I just do this and now we just wait for this guy to grow up. Okay, so I'm going to call it here for now. I need to do a lot of off-camera resource gathering for both the iron farm and the storage hall. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Kescraft. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And I will see you all next time. Bye!